What's going on, YouTube? OCD for EDC here, and what I got for your face balls today, we're going to talk a little bit about the Tuyaknife Big Belly, as well as we've got a little unboxing to do here with this package right here. So we're going to get into it straight away. And then I've also got some updates on a few other things. So we'll, let's take a look, see what we've got going on here. So this, you can see right there, is from Ochs, Ochs Worx. And this is a knife that I showed off on the channel a few months back. I had the prototype version of this. And then I went ahead and ordered one because I really enjoyed the knife. So we got a little poison for the trolls right there. But this is the packaging that it comes in. So you get this white box right here with the Ochs Worx sticker. You get a really nice black microfiber, like full-size microfiber cloth. Does not have any sort of logo or anything on it, but nice microfiber cloth. And then you get a certificate right here, says Ochs Worx. It's got the address and contact info. This is the Osprey EDX. This is number 201 out of 262 pieces. Blade material is M390. We have a machine satin hollow grind, olive drab canvas micarta, titanium frame bolster lock. Says stainless with titanium clip and spacer. Bolsters integral with milled diamond texture with reversible clip. Ochs, and we've got 11/19/21. So here is the pouch that it comes in, really nicely embroidered, Ochs Worx, which is fantastic. It's a nice small pouch, which I dig that. Really nice, kind of this heather gray, kind of a microfiber feeling inside the pouch, which is nice. And here we go. Here is the knife. Oh yeah. All right, so this has got this texturing in the titanium up here in the bolster area. You can see we've got this micarta. It's got a flipper tab as well as this fuller. And you can spidey flick this, but you can see there the pocket clip is reversible, which is awesome. You guys know that I'm left-handed. Got a gear pattern backspacer, and I don't remember the exact blade length on this. I think this is right around like 3¼ inch blade, but we'll measure it here in just a moment. But really nice, slim design. I really like this design. And because it's a bolster lock, you know, you don't have to really worry about having your fingers on the lock bar, which is awesome. But here we go. We're going to just use the flipper tab for the first go. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Very, very nice. Machine ground satin on the blade. And a beautiful hollow grind on there. Oh yeah, that is fantastic. You can see that secondary bevel, quite thin behind the edge. That is beautiful. This one, you can see right here, it says M390, number 201. Yeah, hopefully he does a XL version of this. I would absolutely love that. But the detent on this is absolutely perfect. So these were made by Riot, and yeah, very, very nicely done. I actually spoke with Eric Ochs back when I did the review on the prototype Osprey, and yeah, this thing is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Eric was a super guy to talk to. Really enjoyed speaking with him and kind of getting the philosophy behind this knife and how he was going about it. And, you know, Eric Ochs has done some really great designs. He had a few really great ones with Mass Drop. a few years back, which was really, really cool. And this Osprey is very, very nice. So really cool. Got a forward choil there that works beautifully. Very, very nice. Got a nice swedge on the blade. Let me throw this off to the side real quick. Let's get a measurement on this blade. I can't remember. Like I said, I wanted to say it's like 3 1/4, I thought. Yeah, 3.229. And then the handle, 4.169 inches. So, you know, really good EDC size blade here, 3 1/4. Yeah, 1/8 inch blade stock. And then we're probably about 420,000, or I'm sorry, 460 thousandths thick on the handle. See if we can get a little measurement here behind the edge. Yeah, 14 thousandths behind the edge, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, action is nice and snappy. Really, really great knife here. Let's see if I can get some Spidey flicking. Oh yeah, there we go. That's perfect, and it's really snappy. Yeah, this thing is sweet. So the Osprey, really, really cool knife there. And then, like I said, this is what you get with it. Now, I think he's going to have some other Ospreys available, so you might want to check out his website, Ochs Worx. I'll throw a link up in the description. There's the email address right there, eric@ochs.com. But you guys can check that out, and yeah, like I said, I'll throw a link up in the description. Oh, I almost forgot. You guys, in the last handful of videos here, we had this little ghost that I 3D printed. He's luminous blue filament here, a little glow in the dark. But, you know, it's after Thanksgiving now. Time to retire the ghost. We need to bring in a new little 3D print, and it's going to be this little guy right here. So here is a little blue and silver snowflake Christmas tree. Got a little star on the top. So, you know, we'll set the little Christmas tree right up here in the corner. You know, 'tis the season, right? Okay, so we've got the Osprey, which is super cool. You guys will definitely see more to come on that. We're going to talk a little bit about the Big Belly and Tuyaknife. But before we get into that, you guys know that I have a website, OCD for EDC. I'm going to throw a link up in the description to this, but for the next week, it ends on next Sunday at midnight. So this coming Sunday at midnight is when it ends, but everything across our entire website is 15% off. So if you guys want to get, you know, pick up some CMEs for, you know, any of the compression lock knives, you can get the list of what all they fit, the Shaman or the Little Native, or, you know, the PM2, the Para 3, there's a whole laundry list that they fit, as well as, you know, pocket pens. There's a whole bunch of stuff up on the website. We've got, you know, Flightanium scales, we've got cups, we've got strops, we've got all kinds of stuff. So go and check out the website. 15% off on everything across the board on the website. So yeah, go and take part in, you know, the Cyber Monday sale stuff. So yeah, just wanted to yeah, give back a little bit, and hopefully you guys enjoy the savings there, you know, pick up your Christmas shopping and whatnot. Okay, so real quick, we'll just show the size comparison here between the Big Belly and the Osprey. Very similar in overall length between these two knives, but quite different in the height of both of them. So where the Osprey is very svelte and long and kind of slender, the Big Belly is just the opposite. It's, you know, it's the Big Belly, so it's kind of a fat boy. But very, very nice knife. Really cool one. I really dig both of them, and for their own reasons. You know, they're awesome. One thing I will say with the Tuyaknife, Dave Warren, just like Eric Ochs, fantastic guy in the community. And, you know, so go and support what Dave Warren's got going on over at Tuyaknife. And I'll also throw a link up in the description. I have a discount code that Dave Warren was kind enough to set that up. And it's just for you guys, the viewers. You can go over and get a discount on anything on the Tuyaknife website. So check the link up in the description. OCD for EDC is the discount code. But I'll put a link up there so you can follow that and go over and pick up whatever you want to get from Tuyaknife, which is super cool. So he's got all sorts of really cool designs. One of the things that I wanted to show off here on this Big Belly is, you know, this is an Axis style knife here. This is a Michael Gavik design. You can see right there. And then you can see the Tuyaknife logo there. Super cool. But this is a integral. It is all carbon fiber. You have these two inlays on either side. I'm not sure exactly what the material is here. If it's G10, it possibly even could be aluminum. There's been a couple of times where I've tapped it and I felt like it sounded like G10, but then on the other, you know, I've also had it kind of sound like powder coated aluminum. I'm not sure exactly what those inlays are. Either way, they're very hard. And so that's a good thing. But, you know, you've got the whole Omega spring going on in here and the pivot screw. And then, of course, you got this pocket clip. But one thing I wanted to show you is the pocket clip, because on this knife, it is reversible. And they did it in a wonderful way. So both of these knives feature reversible pocket clips, which is just fantastic. You guys know that I'm left-handed. So I really, really love that. Actually, I think it's T6. But you know, on the Osprey, they did a little filler tab with a D-shaped hole for the titanium clip to slide into. They did things a little differently here on the Big Belly. So we're going to get into that. You can look here. This is a T6. So we've got the VHA driver here, little T6 action. So let me get this screw out. All right. So it does run a long screw that runs all the way across. And the pocket clip, this is the hole right there. And like I said, this is reversible. It's super interesting. So let's get right into it. I may have to use the driver to pop it out of there. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just going to use that so I don't end up scratching it up or anything. So what you do is get the driver underneath this clip a little bit, and then just ever so slightly put a little bit of tension, and you can just kind of start working that up right out of there. You can see the pocket clip coming out. Now I was pushing down with my thumb here so it would pull the top side, so kind of using the driver shaft as a fulcrum, but there you go. And here you can see on the pocket clip those two pieces that are machined. Sorry for the dogs barking, guys. So those two male pieces that are machined on the back of the clip line up with two female corresponding holes in the carbon fiber there. So it's really fantastic the way this operates, and it fits perfectly. It's super tight. It's a really nice tight fit, so you can reverse the clip, and it's just beautifully done. It's implemented in such a way that just makes it fantastic. The only thing about this knife, I really, really like the Big Belly. It's a phenomenal knife all the way around, with one very minor exception, which I'm going to fix on mine, and I will show you how I'm going to do that. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to. There's a corner on here that is slightly too sharp. It needed to be chamfered just a little bit more, and it's this area right here. So that corner right there, you can see, oop, bumping the camera. You can see that it's a very, very sharp corner on the carbon fiber. So I am going to chamfer that and kind of match it to this radius here, and just round off that edge. Otherwise, I love this knife. It's a phenomenal knife. I think there was only, let me see if I can, yeah, okay. This is number 114 of 220, so there's only 220 of these. So, you know, use the discount code, go pick one up, the Tuyaknife Big Belly. I'm pretty sure there are still some available. I know he still had some Cebu's, which is an awesome budget knife, as well as the Talisman. There's some really good ones. The NV3, man, Tuya has some really, really phenomenal knives. And this one is no exception. Like I said, with the very, very little minor issue of the carbon fiber just being a little bit sharp on that corner. I'm really nitpicking there. I mean, that's just a personal preference thing, but I am going to smooth that out just the tiniest bit, just radius that off, and then this knife will be fantastic. You know, I may end up modding this out a little bit. I'm not really sure, but definitely I'm going to radius that corner. But action on this thing is fantastic. You know, it's a wonderful usable blade. You can see the size here of it is fantastic. You've got, you know, that 3¼ inch blade size, was just a really good EDC size. You know, for me, a 3-inch blade is just a little bit on the small side. I know, you know, 3-inch blade works for a lot of people, but for me, it's a little bit on the small side. But 3¼ is just enough of an increase to make it work in my hand. And you can see, you know, with no forward choil, I can get all 4 fingers. I mean, you know, the handle doesn't come all the way through my hand, but it's really, really comfortable. And they did a fantastic job. Michael Gavick did a wonderful job. I love the thumb ramp. It's just a great knife. And then, you know, on the other side of this 3¼ inch Osprey here, in this choked up position, it's wonderful. And yeah, both of these just really, really good knives. So you guys can check out Eric Ochs. I'll throw a link up in the description there, and then go check out Tuyaknife. The Osprey, I'm wanting to say these were maybe 3¼ 325, I think, or maybe 350. I can't remember exactly. And then the Big Belly here, I think they were 275 or 279. I think 279. So there you go. But like I said, I got a discount code for Tuyaknife, and then I'll throw a link up for the Ochs Worx. I have carried the Big Belly a little bit, so this might not be totally adequate, because I can't remember if I did a sharpness test on the Big Belly when I first received it. But let's, I've got two pieces loaded up here, so let's just see what we get. Let's see. Hopefully you guys can see that on the screen. All right, there we go. So first up, I'm going to do the Big Belly. I'm going to do it back here. I know I've cut a few things up in this area, but I have used this a little bit. So if the number isn't wonderful, don't hold that against the knife, because I have carried it a bit. But here we go. Let's see what we got here with the Big Belly. Ooh. Yeah, holy cow. I didn't think I used it quite that much. 480? Wow. There must be a burr or something in that spot. Let me try this one more time, because I definitely did not expect it to be that high. I haven't carried it that much. Apparently I should stop hitting the camera. Maybe I can do that. All right. Let's try this one more time here. I'm going to move up just a little bit. Okay, here we go. $195. That's kind of more what I expected to see, but maybe I nicked the blade or something. Like I said, I have carried it a little bit. I probably used it more than I thought I have. I don't know. But either way, it's been a good one. It's been in my pocket kind of on and off for the last couple of weeks. And yeah, really cool knife. Carries well. I love the fact that that pocket clip is reversible. That's awesome. And, you know, it's an Axis bar style lock. So, you know, you get a true ambidextrous experience depending on which side the clip is on. So that's great. Here with the Osprey, you know, this is a right-handed frame lock, although the clip is reversible, but, you know, it is going to be a right-handed frame lock knife, or I guess bolster lock, but yeah, basically a frame lock with a little bit of a overlay. Okay, let's, now this one has not been carried, so let's see what we got here with the Osprey EDX from Ochs Worx and Riot. Here we go. Right on. 125. Not a bad result. 125 is certainly respectable. And yeah, so the Eric Ochs Osprey EDX, super cool little knife. Yeah, I'm pumped to have it. Screwed up my setup here. But if you guys have any questions or anything, you want to send us an email, info@ocdforedc.com. Like I said, go check the video description, get links to Tuyaknife, where you will find a discount code, which is super cool. And it was really awesome of Dave to throw a discount code out there for you guys. I don't get anything for it. It's nothing like that. I just would love to see you guys go and support Dave Warren and what he's doing over at Tuyaknife, because awesome guy, awesome company. And then Eric Ochs at Ochs Worx, doing beautiful work. The Osprey EDX, it is a sweet looking knife. You know, it's long and sexy looking. It's got kind of race car lines. I really enjoy it. Love the swedge out on the end of the blade. Love the hollow grind. There's just a lot to love here with this little guy. And it's a good one for sure. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll show you, you know, what I do to the Big Belly here coming up very soon. But hopefully you enjoy that. And go check out ocdforedc.com and get 15% off for the next week. So go buy all your OCD for EDC stuff before Christmas. Save a little money in the process. It's a win-win. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Later.